Pick up another you call. In the parking lot Tucson. Are you with me? When I stand with the roof gone, I pull up like Jimmy Neutron. Looking if you get a move on. Like you haul, and I know we need to go slow, but we could go faster. Maybe the best.
Hello, it's TikTok Thursday and threads. We're gonna add threads in there because threads off the chain. If you ain't got you with threads, sign up. It's better than Twitter ads. Yes, we have fun over in threads. I'll show y'all what threads is soon. Let's get into the mess. I think we're going to start with Amy first. We're going to go into Chrisean. But because Chrisean might be a little longer. We're going to start with Tamera first. Let's go to threads. Tamera. So y'all know, okay, that on threads. Oh, hold on. Let me share this to myself. Purpose driven. Let me keep this up because we finna talk about that. So we finna go to threads. Let me keep that on before we go to the Mary segment. So Tamera is on threads. Tamera Moore. Not Will Housley. Now y'all know they say her husband a little racist, right? And threads been tearing her up. Yes, baby. So Tamera was like, "Hi, I'm here," and she was getting dragged so bad. So baby, the comments was eating her up. Girl, we remember what you did, what you over here for. You side with him. He don't align. Your husband voted for him and you did too. Oh, you align with his laws, the same laws y'all were crying over on The View and all this. I say, damn, when I say tearing her a new one, like this one. So Tamera put John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave it only forgotten son. So right. So then she say John 1:420. If anyone says I love God and hate his brother, he is a liar. For he who does not love his earthly brother, whom he has seen, cannot love God. And when he has not seen, you might not want to show your husband this one, right? So she say Tamera had blocked her girl. She say Tamera blocked. She like, let's be clear, I don't give a if that she dropped me. I stopped following her a long time ago, but it's very interesting why she chose to block me. Child, they asking why is she over here? They say, I'm sorry, but I just feel like y'all bullying Tamera at this point. If you dragging Tamera person, I think it's time to read that they smoked the Adam. So now they saying take it to Adam. So then somebody said Tia Mori black, Tamari Mori white, T Taraj, Tajay mixed. And then say finally your thread. What's up, family? The entire black community. Child, they going in, honey. They comparing to Tia and Tamera. Now y'all know Tia and Tamera didn't talk at one point. They didn't talk at one point. I'm still trying to figure out how everybody not upset.
A black person will have black people not fucking with you for the rest of your life. Because all Tamera Mowry said is, I'm new here. And she had her comment section jumping like, no, we don't want you here. Go away. Posting screenshots of her and her husband doing stuff MAGA affiliated. And it's just like, we are fed up with you type of people. And then you have people trying to say, you can't be so mean and hateful. Oh, she said she was new here. Why are you guys so mean and rude? Do you not understand the circumstances that MAGA has put people in? People are living paycheck to paycheck. People don't even have $500 in savings. People are one accident away from potentially being homeless. And you want us to have a little empathy or sympathy for people that help get us to this fucking problem, and she's married to some big MAGA person?
Okay, you guys,
It's
so
fuck
Tamera
no. If you had any morals, if you stand up for anything, you would never want to be affiliated with MAGA to begin with. So even if you associate with MAGA at a certain time or a certain point in your life, that is going to follow you for life at this point. People hate anything affiliated with MAGA, and it doesn't matter if they loved you in the past. If you associate with MAGA, people will turn on you and hate you. So let this be a lesson to all of you celebrities. If you affiliate with MAGA, just know you better stay on that side for the rest of your life.
Baby, they tearing her up so bad. Baby, they tearing her up so bad. It's crazy work. And then why do y'all guys hate her? Why? Well, that's why. Child, let's get into this. Now, let's do Amy them first and then let's get into it. Because I know we watched the same Amy and Dwight Howard. So listen, Dwight Howard has lost. Okay? Child, I heard that he lost to Amy with that restraining order. I don't like the Angry Orange either. I heard he lost his restraining order. Oh, when she did that, girl, I gotta watch that. He lost his restraining order. The TPO that he said that Amy was trying to do this and that to him, baby, they threw that in the trash. He would, yes, baby. Ain't none of that. That's gone. Now he coming out saying, "Oh no, I just let it go." Let me let y'all hear. On
the town is he is protected.
What happened?
Howard has withdrawn his protective order from Amy Luciani. He is now moving towards an amicable divorce from her. And the talk on the town is he lied in order to obtain that protective order. Now, Dwight Howard's lawyer made a statement saying that this decision was made as part of an effort to move toward a more cooperative resolution as the pair works through the ends of their marriage. And they better not get together, because next thing we know, we're going to see Amy in a car crashing out with more drugs. The attorney also said that the move to drop the protective order is common in cases where a temporary order is initially filed during a separation before both sides begin negotiating the terms of a permanent split. They're asking for privacy during this time, but I don't know how private you can be when you're a big celebrity like this. Let's be fair. And not for nothing, I said it in my other video.
Why he want privacy? He wasn't that lean and nice before. Oh. Now he want privacy. Oh. Now, I did Amy first because, as we know, the topic we're about to get into is a little lengthy with Tina, and how people say, don't leave your husband, stay with your husband. God frowns upon. He does frowns upon it, but sometimes it's best to sign that paperwork first before he do.
Said, I don't think he's being truthful. I knew it. And come to find out, he probably wasn't. Well, gosh darn it, Dwight.
I said
it. Did it again. But hopefully, this will be the end of their, drama, and they can divorce peacefully. Oh, wow, guys. So Dwight Howard has withdrawn his protective order from Amy Luciani. He is now moving towards an amicable divorce from her. And the talk on the town is he lied in order to obtain that protective order. Now, Dwight Howard's lawyer made a statement saying that this decision was made as part of an effort to move toward a more cooperative resolution as the pair works through the ends of their marriage. And they better not get together, because next thing we know, we're going to see Amy in a car crashing out with more drugs. The attorney also said that the move to drop the protective order is common in cases where a temporary order is initially filed during a separation before both sides begin negotiating negotiating the terms of a permanent split. They're asking for privacy during this time, but I don't know how private you can be when you're a big celebrity.
He don't like DV or abuse. So I had to play that. I just wanted y'all to hear that one more time a little bit, because I've been said that. I say, watch how he make her look like she is the issue and he's not. And for him to go into Dwight Thomas inbox and say, oh, it's not like that. But sir, and you know, I will never forget Royce was under the comments say, finally some truth. And I agree. Now, as we're gearing into it and we finna talk about the Tina sisters, you know, I found this a little funny today. So, not her divorce, but somebody purpose-driven said, okay, so listen, y'all. They said in 1999, while working at the Westin Peachtree Plaza Hotel in Atlanta, I witnessed firsthand Erica and Tina Campbell, aka Mary, the gospel duo, behaving rudely to the staff member that the bellhops, usually always the most polite and professional of the guys, angrily threw their luggage down as an escalator upon their checkout. Nasty attitude and behavior from these women, which I've never forgotten. So Erica came in. Wow, I don't remember ever in life throwing bags down in a hotel, but I apologize and sorry that you held on to it for 27 years. Not sure what happened before we got there, but I'm sure it wasn't about you. Hope all is well. Why they keep doing that? Erica do be in the goddamn comments. Why do y'all sit here and be bothering this lady? Yes. I don't know why they play with Miss Erica. Erica say, girl, when was this? She say, when? So, as you know, Erica, her husband is divorcing her after 20 years. They've been separated for 2. I've been paying attention to it, but they were on the Tamera Hall show together. We're gonna play that too, because I'm confused. Not too long ago, talking about their 2 and their marriage. So I don't know what happened for a divorce to come about. So y'all remember this? Hold on. So remember he had cheated on her and everything else.
I try to forgive. You gonna keep adding people? You gonna keep adding people? You gonna keep adding people?
This broke my heart.
We had a good life. So
hold on.
A little worse, and then I try to forgive, and it gets a little worse, and I try to forgive. You gonna keep adding people? You gonna keep adding people?
Yeah,
you gonna keep adding
baby,
people?
Yeah.
I thought we had a good life just like everybody else watching. I thought we was the ideal relationship just like everybody else. And I got to find out in front of the whole goddamn world that all of my life was a lie. And you want me to quote scriptures right now?
I don't want you to
want me
quote
to say what I don't. You want me to say something that's all positive? I feel negative right now.
I know that.
I just want you to understand that.
I know that.
I never kissed another man. I never went out with another man. I never entertained the wrong conversation. I never cheated in my head. I never did anything. I was 190% committed to that man. And this is what you did every time I was gone. You stole my life away from me. I'm angry. Why you gotta do me like this? I was good to you, man. I was good to you. I was good to you. I don't want him. I don't want him.
So basically when she said he stole her life from her was having the children, having the marriage, working on a career, and then we find out, oh, I'm pregnant. Having things to where she feel like her career could have went further than what it did. That's what she meant by stolen away from her, and she didn't want him. It wasn't just one person. I think from what we were hearing, it was like 2 or 3 people that he cheated on Tina with.
I don't want him. I don't want him. He don't deserve me. I don't want him. I had hope when all of this started, when I let the whole world know about it. I thought we was healing because he had me thinking that we was healing.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. Hold on. And she broke down crying about that situation because you know, she was just like, they had just had, I think they had the baby, and she found out after the baby. She found out after the baby. Um, she found out after. And from now we're seeing that he has filed for divorce. Um, and a lot of people are saying, well, she's very church house, you know, church house. She was a Trumper. Yeah, she was. Now, a lot of people didn't feel no type of way because they were like, oh, well, she supported Trump. Oh, did she respond and say something? Oh, wait, she did say something. Hold on. Oh, shit. Excuse my French.
Hello, good people. How y'all doing? Well, I'm looking like I just woke up. And I'm about to work out. So I look like I'm about to work out. After this prayer, I got to work out. So y'all go tell somebody to meet us here for prayer. I got some things that I think God wants me to pray for all of us. I ain't going to be long, but I'm going to try to give it about 5 minutes for some folks.
I think she hurt, but I think, yes, exactly what she going through isn't valid. I agree. She don't support him no more. But I'm going to say this. I feel like she hurt, but at the same time, I feel like she is feeling like a weight is lifted off of her in a way. Yeah, she going through it, but the weight of carrying that, hiding that, hey Gloria, not telling the world, don't nobody need to know, let's act cookie cutter, let's do this, I'm not ready yet. I think it just like a relief. So now she can go through all the healing of the crying and upset. I mean, she was with the man for 20 years. Well, longer than 20 years, because they got married, I think 2-3 years in a relationship. So they're together for a long time. So now, she's in this space where the children are all, she's an empty nester. So it's just her now. She can run the house how does she want to. It's gonna take her some time, but everything that she wanna do now is she can do, child. The children ain't down there in college. Yeah, she enjoying herself. Yep. So she's in a good space in her life. Tina gonna be fine. We don't know. I mean, it probably was some infidelity because I remember being on her page last year, and I was strolling down and looking, and I was like, "Is Tina getting a divorce?" Tina going through. I didn't know because I was hearing through the grapevine that they were getting a divorce, and I was like, maybe not. But no, she was going through some stuff.
To show up, and we're gonna hit it and quit it, and be.
That happened. I think they was 10 years in, maybe a little, because I know the baby was like 1 or 2, if I'm not mistaken. Like I say, all of them, the kids are grown, so it had to be a little longer than 10 years.
Down with it. And yeah, if y'all want to see me looking cute, y'all go look at that cover for my new single, Pray For Me. Because that's where I was pretty. Right now, I'm going to work out after this prayer. So I look like I'm going to work out after this prayer. I put this beanie on so y'all won't see my truth up under here.
No, it wasn't recently. That was old.
But hey, good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon. We got on to pray. We got on to pray. So y'all hit some of y'all friends, hit some of y'all people, hit whoever y'all know. Any of y'all people who my personal friends, and I forgot to hit y'all on all the different text chains and whatnot. Listen, y'all hit somebody. Tell them to come through, and let's pray. We're going to be praying for a few things today. We're going to be praying for all of us, but we're going to be praying for grace to grow, strength while God is stretching us, joy on our journeys, God's wisdom. We're going to be praying for all of that, because the devil out there acting a straight up fool. I don't know what y'all dealing with, but man, if it ain't one thing, it's another. If it ain't marriage, it's the kids. If it ain't your emotions, it's your health. If it ain't that, it's your finances. If it ain't, it's the mind. It's the mind and everything that you're thinking about that ain't right and ain't, you're thinking about all your flaws, or you're thinking about what somebody did to you, or you're thinking about what you want to do, or what you haven't been able to do, or what you can't do, or all of your lack, or all of your inadequacies. It's always something that the devil's trying to hit us with. Man, he is relentless. He definitely the MVP of his team. He don't relent. He coming at you with lie after lie after lie. The Bible says the devil sits up and accuses us before God day and night. He like, they did this, and they did this, and they ain't that Christian, and they ain't even represent you, and they lied the other day, they hit a blunt the other day, and they cussed out their kids the other day, and they being hateful to their husband, and he ain't loving on his wife, he's stepping out. The devil is just always accusing. They ain't handling their job right. They stealing money. They lying. They clocking in and getting time that they wasn't even. The devil is just whatever it is. He's accusing, he's lying, and he's attacking. But God said, if my people who are called by girls, my boys, they got everything is fighting for our faith, God. But thank you, everybody who got my new music. Pray for me.
Yeah, y'all, she going through it, y'all. She trying to hide it. Oh, it made me so mad for her. Let me play the rest of this.
If you whispered in a closet that you want to apply your faith to the situation, then apply your faith. Since then, I found out about more, and I don't want to hold on to somebody who I cannot trust. You see, I have been trying since the very beginning. The situation gets a little worse, and then I try to forgive, and it gets a little worse, and I try to forgive. You gonna keep adding people? You gonna keep adding people? You gonna keep adding people? I thought we had a good life just like everybody else watching. I thought we was the ideal relationship just like everybody else. And I got to find out in front of the whole goddamn world that all of my life was a lie? And you want me to quote scriptures right now? I don't want you want me to say what I don't. You want me to say something that's all positive? I feel negative right now. I know. I just want you to understand that. I know that. I never kissed another man. I never went out with another man. I never entertained the wrong conversation. I never cheated in my head. I never did anything. I was 190% committed to that man. And this is what you did every time I was gone. You stole my life away from me. I'm angry. Why you gotta do me like this? I was good to you, man. I was good to you.
As soon as I saw this report that Tina Campbell's husband filed for divorce, I went back and watched that clip. From 12 years ago.
Yeah, 12 years
you
ago.
Are over the age of 25, you grew up in the church, Black, you grew up on Mary. And we all watched the show, and we all watched how it went down. And she took him back just for him to now divorce her. She should have left. And I hated, everybody talks about, I hated how, they tried to just throw scriptures at her instead of allowing her to feel the emotions of being cheated on when you are good to a man and you are the breadwinner. And a lot of women stay in these relationships, because it's a vow and because divorce is a sin, and they need to make their marriage work for God. Leave. God will forgive you. God does not want you to be unhappy. God doesn't want you to be miserable. God doesn't want you to be.
It wasn't just one. It was when I found out 2 or 3. I said she need to leave that. She needs to leave that. 2 or 3 women.
In a relationship where a man is cheating on you repeatedly, embarrassing you, right? Being a pick-me and male-centered, it gets you nowhere. And it's like she went through all of that just for the man to file for divorce against her when she could have left 12 years ago. If you watch the whole clip, she was saying that she was done. She wanted to be done with the marriage, right? But of course, we're going to throw scriptures at her and tell her, you just have to be positive. You just have to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Like, her sister was getting on my nerves. She's allowed to be upset. Even when you're a Christian, you are allowed to be upset. You are allowed to be unhappy with how your life is going. You don't have to fake the funk all the time.
Yes.
But y'all, this is what I say. Don't
see. Here is the thing. Erica, I think Erica didn't see that her Tina's husband and her husband are 2 different people. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? None of that. Even Erica said she went through it one time with her husband, and that was the last time. Other than that, it has not been that. And with Tina, she didn't understand that that's a totally different man, girl. That man is not like your husband. That is a whole different man. That is not like your husband.
Pick me, don't be male-centered. It gets you nowhere. You lose in the end. You lose every time.
If you whispered in a closet that you want to apply your faith to the situation, then apply your faith. Since then, I found out about more, and I don't want to hold on to somebody who I cannot trust. You see, I have been trying.
Like, ooh. Here you go, right here.
You don't look good. You know how you deal with the, when you do something wrong, you just deal with that guilt. Well, I'm fighting for my wife back. I want us to move forward. I want us to move on. So I don't want to keep hurting her, man. But I don't want to lie to her. I mean, I want to tell Tina everything. But I haven't been completely honest with Tina about my infidelity. There's more to the story, and it's bothering me. I don't want to get it off my chest. What else you got to tell her? Is it like, I mean, it's just details? It's everything, man. It's details. It's more to the story. I didn't want to tell her about all of the affairs that I've ever had, you know? I need to tell Tina everything. I need to tell her that it wasn't just one affair that she knew about. There's more. There was countless, affairs. It was so bad by me telling her this. It may be the end.
Teddy tells me there's more to the story that he has not told Tina, and hearing everything that Teddy's telling me right now is actually scaring me, because I don't know how Tina's gonna react to that, because I thought he told Tina everything.
It's just a lot. It's a lot. I don't want to, add fuel to the fire, so to speak.
Well, the fire is pretty hot right now. You don't look good.
Honey, it was multiple.
So let's set the scene. It was the year of our Lord 2013, maybe 2014, okay?
Sure.
You cheat on me, destroyed my trust, ruined the sanctity of our marriage, got me looking crazy all up, down, around, and even sideways on this internet, okay? Got me busting out the windows of 3 of your cars, okay? Losing my mind and jeopardizing my mental health, because I not only have to deal with how I feel about the situation, I got to deal with everybody else's opinions because it's public, all right? And despite all of that, I still find a way to take you back. We work it out. We ride together. We die together. Bad marriage for life. Or so I thought. Fast forward to the present, and you got the audacity to file for divorce first on me? Can't be. Now, church, after nearly 26 years of marriage, Teddy Campbell has filed to divorce Tina Campbell of Mary Mary fame in Los Angeles, California. Apparently, they've been separated since June of 2024. And he cited the usual irreconcilable differences, which really tells us nothing. Now, the divorce documents go on to say that they have 2 minor children, and he asks for visitation and
so they got
support to be figured.
That's true. I knew she had more than that. I'm like, I had to think about it. So she's not just a fully empty nester. I'm sorry, you guys, but she does have 2 children left in the home. The other ones are grown and, hey. The other 2 ones in college. She got 2 left that's about to finish school.
Out at a later date.
So they're close.
Interestingly enough, he says that there's no separate or community property to be divided. Now, to me, the fact that they've been separated since June of 2024 tells me more than 2 things, okay? Because California is a no-fault divorce state. You don't need to be separated for a period of time before filing for divorce. So either this was a trial separation, or, y'all just use this nearly 2-year period to kind of flesh out, breaking up behind the scenes, okay? And if that's the case, then congratulations. But I still think it's a fool, Tina, that this man filed for divorce on you first, okay? Because you've been last in your marriage this entire time, figuring out all the stuff he had going on. the decent thing he could have done was let you file first, okay? Because as far as I'm concerned, you should have left his ass long time ago. Ikorobo. Now y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about this situation, and we'll talk later. So let's.
She should have left him. Everybody kept saying it. Girl, leave that man. Leave that man. She didn't. Now they was on the Tamera Hall show.
And I can leave all of this. I can just go and I'm just be with my husband.
Harvey. This was Steve Harvey. I'm finding Tamera Hall.
And I can leave all of this. I can just go and I'm just be with my husband. And I don't need none of this. Just me and Teddy. And they can have this. And they were like, listen, I hate to have to say this to you. And I followed the information that I found out for 6 months to make sure it was true, because I don't want to break your heart, but don't stop doing what you're doing, because you might need to take care of you and your kids. So they told me about 2 of them, right? I had talked to my husband 2 days before I was in New York, and I talked to him and I was like, listen, honey, I got reason to believe there's something that's going on, and I need you to be, I'm coming to you because I love you and I want to be able to work through whatever this is. And I need you to tell me. We stayed on the phone for 1 hour and 8 minutes. He didn't give me nothing. So when we came home, the person who it was, she used to work for me. And so that broke my heart. She was like a godmother.
Wait a minute. It was somebody that used to work for her? Now, I didn't get all the details after a while, because I was just like, she took them back, ain't no need. It was somebody that used to work for her.
To my children, she had access to my home to come get my kids, and all that kind of stuff was very, mixed in our family. And so I called and she didn't answer her phone. So when we got home, Super Bowl Sunday, I said, come upstairs. I said, are you having an affair with her? And he said, no. I said, call her. While we're doing this, I was like, call her. And so he did. And he was like, Tina wants to know, and da-da-da-da-da. And I said, are you sleeping with my husband? And she hung up the phone, so I had my answer. So it broke my heart. It devastated me, and I spazzed out. I destroyed 3 cars. I cut up and crashed up and tried to stab and plotted murders and all kind of crazy stuff, because I was angry when I started doing all of that. And I said, I'm practicing dying every day. Either I'm going to die wrong or live right. And so we've been working on living right. And I can leave all of this. I can just...
Oh, my God.
Ain't nothing worse than riding for a man and then he turn around and do you dirty. There's nothing worse than that. And Tina Campbell from Mary, sister, I'm praying for you, because y'all know this woman rode for this man. There were so many allegations about him dealing with family, dealing with friends, all this type of stuff. And because she was a woman who loved her God, and I be telling y'all, married to these men, the Lord gives y'all permission to divorce these cheaters. That's literally in the Bible. Y'all ain't got to ride for these men for the Lord. But she rode for her husband because of her family and everything else. But I tell y'all, just because you ride for these men does not mean they're going to ride for you. Because riding for that man is only proving that you are willing to sacrifice, that you're willing to go through humiliation, embarrassment, and everything else with your family and friends because of him, your love for him. But he hasn't shown you by going out there and cheating and coming back home. That's what he's done, gone out here and cheated and come back home. He's not showing you that he's willing to sacrifice. And oftentimes in these relationships, women give so much. And as soon as you try to make this man change a little bit, as soon as you try to make him move a little bit different, he'll leave you.
Yep.
And more than likely, they had kids. He wanted to be in that house with his kids. His kids are grown now. Now he doesn't need her in the same way he did. He doesn't care about being in the house with her anymore because the kids are leaving. The kids aren't there. Yep. And that's why women, we cannot.
The kids are leaving. She have the 2 oldest ones in the home. Exactly. Hey, Black and Bougie. She got 2 other ones in the home that are getting ready to graduate. The kids are already leaving. He feels like, what is their reason to stay for?
Allow these men that show us who they are to use up our good time and then move along with their life when they no longer have use for us. God bless you, Tina. Be safe, girl.
Child, no damn way. I would have left a long time ago. And then the fact that she left Mary, right? They were supposed to come back and left Mary. Is this AI? Yeah, that's AI. But the fact that she left Mary to be with him, they were supposed to come back. She left Mary to be with him. Right. Enough. She left Mary to be with him to start their own career and everything else. And while they've been separated in 2024, they was on the Tamera Hall show.
She's half of the legendary Mary, but she's once again branching out on her own.
So they were going through the separation when we looked at that video then. I'm trying to find not her performance. I want them having a conversation.
I'm not from California, so I don't know if there is some benefit to not being the person who files for divorce first. With that being said, if my name was Tina Campbell, it would never be not one world in which Teddy Campbell filed divorce paperwork on me. You gonna leave me? Let's chat. Let me tell y'all something. When I tell you I be online, I text my best friend months ago. Hello, hi. This is not T, but I don't think Teddy Campbell and Tina Campbell are together anymore. A lot of times I will see things on the internet, peep it, it's not ready to be a story, and then I just move on, right? And I never tell anybody, I don't take a screenshot. This particular time, I'm so happy that I did, because I really did peep this a long time ago. Because I watched that reality show that was Mary. My heart of hearts, I want to say, Tina, I pray that love finds you and holds you tight. I pray that you find you a good, God-fearing man that worships the ground that you walk on. That's what I want to say, right? But first, I'm going to have to know your current stance on Trump, because I know what you got on the real inside. So I'm going to need you to identify politically before I can pray that prayer. That's on me, though. You're killing me, man. You're killing me. You're giving me a little bit at a time. Every day it's another girl, so to give it to me all at once. I'm telling you. That girl, when she shut up that car, she should have left. She should have left, and she should have went on tour with Mary. I don't know.
She ain't lying. She had pewed up that car. She done scratched it up and everything. This is how I know when I went through her page. I didn't see nothing about them having new music or anything. And you don't see, I say, well, is they still together? I didn't see him in any pictures.
It is me, Tina Campbell. How you doing? I am here to talk to y'all about fatherlessness and how many of us have dealt with abandonment issues and rejection issues. And
she looked happy. She with the kids. She's smiling. Her and Gugu and the family. He was nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. Hold on, y'all.
Praying for me. I done been through hell and high water. I'm thinking I went on TV. I had a very, very dramatic life, and then I went away, and they had a very dramatic life. And I'm like, God, don't you think somebody need a break? Now hold it, Jesus. I'm holding on to you now, and the break ain't happening. Now, where your angels at? Where them angels at? Where that power at? Because I'm about to slice somebody up, Lord Jesus. And I'm trying to hold my peace, but my peace ain't holding. And Jesus, let something break. And so if people wasn't praying for me, I might have just broke all the way down and lost my way. It has been so crazy over the last 7 years that I thought I was going to lose my mind, lose my faith, lose my family and everything, because it was just so much happening. But somebody was praying for me when I couldn't pray for myself. Somebody was holding on for me when I felt like letting go. Somebody was calling my name to the Lord in the middle of the night, even though I was part of the reason for a lot of my problems. Somebody didn't give up on me, and because they wouldn't give up on me at night and in the morning, and they was praying for me, I was able to hold on because I couldn't pray for myself, y'all. I felt like I knew God was good and I knew He was there, but I just felt like I don't know what to do. Somebody gotta. I don't know, but thank God for my praying mother.
So, child, she was just showing pictures of the kids, the two her oldest kids. Let me go back up here. So these are the kids. They're in college. They doing good. Then she got this one. So 2 of them are out the home. I think they have 2 minors in the home. But she has not posted him and her. And usually they post together, right? There is no post of them together. There is no post of them together. She wasn't wearing her ring. I don't think this bothers her. She's not wearing her ring. She's been working out. She had her ring on there. She have her ring on off. She have it on. She have it off. She, she was in limbo with her marriage. Do y'all see pictures? They're not together, y'all. This the last thing they were together in. That's the last thing they together in. Hey, Essie. Right? Yeah, she agreed and accepted it a long time ago. This is the last thing they were together in. So I think she okay. So then that ain't even it, y'all. So y'all know Google done got into it. We finna go to Chrisean in a minute. Google say after she found out, people been calling her phone.
You can't possibly think that you're the only one calling me in regards to whatever's going on in the world. You're not. I know. Don't want to talk about it. Pray. And I love you. And thank you for using wisdom during this time. Hey, friends. You can't possibly think that you're the only one calling me.
Now, people was like, that's so unnecessary. No, y'all just thought it was unnecessary because y'all wanted that girl to spill that damn tea. And y'all thought, it would be great. Oh, yeah. Let's spill the tea. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do that. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Let's spill the tea. Maybe, her sister would. No, she didn't. So that's all I got from there. We'll see what happened, child. Now, we're going to talk about one of the mommies that we're going to be talking about next week. Chrisean being on Betty. And people are not happy with her. Hold on. People are not really checking for Chrisean lately. I'm gonna play this clip from Baddies. Hopefully they don't do nothing, child. It was just a little clip. Hopefully they don't get a little upset.
Give it up for Biggie and Chrisean!
Sit down, Mariah.
These are boys
leggings. It's about to get cold. I'm about to put all the equipment on. I don't know.
I'm sitting here talking. A lot of people think, but we're going to get into what she said about her son, which raised concerns.
That's crazy, huh? This might be too little. But I got sweatpants. I got soccer socks. I got a sleeve.
She go from
I'm going to put the sleeve on this arm because, my siblings on this arm.
She go from boxing to all type of stuff, right? Let me see if I can find about what she said about her son. Because there is really no development. And a lot of people believe Chrisean Jr. is Ronnie's.
Surprise, surprise. Let's talk about it. Since I'm on a roll.
Oh, she reading. I ain't finna do that. We'll catch that next week. No. Now, she's sitting here with her family and stuff. Take his hoodie off, but you can tell, like, I'm gonna play this. Yes, she is.
Hey man, you ready to take that jacket off?
Yes, she is.
Give me this.
Yes.
Can I get a kiss? You love your mommy? You love you too? You want to get down, huh? Come on. Let's go walk. We're going to walk in the park.
Remind you, he is only 2 or 3 years old and she's teaching him how to walk.
Hey man, you ready to take that jacket off? Give me this. Can I get a kiss?
Yep.
You love your mommy?
She did. She used to filter and hide him.
Welcome back, Queen Serena.
They gotta play all this music. Let me see. It was one where she was talking about. Why is it not moving up? Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Chrisean rock on. And she is in denial about him because he's 2. He just now starting to walk.
LA again. So I want you guys to go watch this full video. The name of the T page is Hubba. So, if you watch the video, you're going to see not only the fact that Junior is laying in the stroller with he kind of, the way he holds his body, he like rears his legs up, kind of the way that an infant or newborn does. And the way that she walks over to him and just kind of, throws a bottle at him. I'm not saying she literally threw the bottle, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, here, and then just walks away from him. So, I mean,
child, we gonna get into it. Cause they being rude to that girl. I don't know why.
Y'all, Chrisean Jr. fell on the floor while Chrisean was on live last night. This woman, oh my God, y'all, it's so bad. This woman, she didn't jump up to go get him because she was on live. So she like, oh, all right, Bubba, I'm gonna come get you. Oh, look, y'all, he's standing up. Like as if he fell off the bed and stood up on his own. No, the fucking baby just laid there. You can hear the thump. And because she was on live, she played it off because she know that baby is not capable of getting himself up. He cannot sit up on his own unless you prop him up a certain way. Before it's just laying in the bed or laying on the floor and getting up on his own, sitting up, that baby don't. Didn't you say he was standing up? Listen, y'all, Chrisean supporters and Chrisean fans, y'all gotta stop condoning that shit. That fucking baby gonna fall off that bed one day and he gonna hit his head on something, God forbid, and he ain't gonna be here no more. And from what I'm trying, I never understood when people was like, Chrisean don't want to get the baby no help. She really don't want the baby no more. She hoping he pass away. I never felt like that because as a mom, I just couldn't fathom another mom thinking that way. But after hearing that baby hit that floor on live, oh, you can't tell me she ain't hoping he hit his head one day and never wake up. That baby can catch a seizure. Because see, he's not like a healthy child. So he can't brace for impact. He's limp. He's not. And oh my God, y'all, that shit is so, you can, oh my goodness. Y'all, Chrisean Jr. fell on the floor while Chrisean was on live last night. This woman, oh my God, y'all, it's so bad. This woman, she didn't jump up.
Child, it's just bad, y'all, but we will be talking about it. Did we hit? No, we ain't hit our 1 hour yet, but we will be talking about it. Hold on, y'all. It's just, she in denial. It's an interview she did I'm looking for, y'all, where she is in denial. Here it is.
This is why. Okay, so I'm gonna read exactly why he disowned our kid. That was so sad though. Like, why would you do that, bro? So he said, "I'm only moving with intention." I said, "Bye-bye. Please, please, please. Mean what you say." But I said all this other stuff. Let's get to what he said. He said, "You don't want to be with me, Chrisean. You have no enthusiasm or anything to see me. I'm done playing around. Just keep doing what you're doing." This was February 16th. So I said, "I have enthusiasm. You just letting the demon make you believe the worst about me." He said, "You don't F with me, gang."
And see, my thing with her is she think that anybody talk negative about her, it's, oh, you have a demon that's telling you not to like me. Girl, you literally is negative. You put a facade on the show. I have seen it. The way you did your sister, it's crazy to me.
I ain't gonna force it. I say your pride is the problem. You need to align yourself with your actions, not tell me or you want me while drunk out your mind and other people's faces. Like, you saying all these things. Then you say, I do things to show you I F with you while you do nothing but complain and makes shit difficult for no reason. I'm straight if you ain't mutual. I was in prison. You chose to go stream instead of waiting at home for me. I don't know what this has to do with, like, anything. Like, he just doesn't make sense to me. I said, I'm not competing with your single lifestyle. If you want me back, that requires a different version of you. I'm not asking for perfection, but I need consistency, sobriety, and intentional behavior. Detox from.
And I want to know why she didn't show what she said.
The single mindset first. When your actions match what you are saying, then we could talk about us. First, I don't have to convince a grown man to convince himself till he loves me. Love isn't confusion, nightlife, plus alcohol, plus chaos. If you still want the streets, the drinks, the attention, and the single energy, that's your choice. But access to me is serious. He said, you be hanging up on me all type of kid shit, bro. Like, I'm over all that. If you don't want to be around me, make me feel good, I'm straight. Don't gotta come around me. I said, you are literally my whole heart. I give everything up to have you as our family day to day. He said, you literally mean to me. Expect me to want to fix them or change. You don't know my love language. So then I start babying him. But then he said, all right, I'm gonna just move on with a new family, and don't try to come stop me either. Had a chance to get your family back.
Oh man!
And you played. I said, Blue, stop talking to me like that, please. You already was doing what you was doing. Nobody was trying to stop you. This is why. Okay, so I'm gonna read exactly why he disowned our kid. That was so sad though. Like, why would you do that, bro? Blueface doesn't seem active in the child's life because of his disability. My son does not have a disability. He is developing at his own.
But we also recently saw Blueface take
The person that's going to speak up for him. Yeah. I'm the person that's going to protect him.
Who better?
And
I feel like that's Ronnie Baby. I don't care what nobody say. I feel like that's Ronnie Baby.
I want to give Junior dignity, but
that, y'all. But
Blueface doesn't seem active in the child's life because of his disability. My son does not have his own timing. Every child is different, and I'm confident in his growth. If I said it, he had a disability, then he. Right, but it's like, don't tell me. I ain't saying not even just that. It's like, say if someone, a doctor, anybody speak against your kid or yourself, then you should not accept it, bro. Anybody, if they're guessing or whatever, no, the word said what the word said. God said what the God says. I don't have to accept what you. So it's really like me, like protecting a revelation that I heard from the Lord over my son. Like, I can't wait when my son start walking and talking. I'm gonna just be like, exactly. Like I said it. Nah, I told y'all. He told y'all. Shoot, I was just relaying the message. It's like one of those. Blueface doesn't seem active in the child's life because of his disability. My son does not have a disability. He is developing at his own pace and hitting his milestones in his own timing. Every child is different, and I'm confident in his growth. If I ain't say,
I feel like he got a disability and she need to accept that he has a disability. And I feel like she don't want nobody to know, and she trying to make it seem like he is progressing, and he's really not. He's really not. And that's just my take on that. But we will be talking about her next Wednesday, and we're gonna get more into it. Right, what he witnessed. Everybody have seen it. And nobody's speaking against her child. It's just the truth. And that's how I feel about it. And so that's just what it is. Y'all, I'm finna end this live. I'll be back. Let me get dressed to go to the store. I forgot I gotta go to the grocery store today. We're gonna come back with mommy content. If y'all want Chrisean for mommy content added with Olivia, let me know. I sure will do that. I have no problem with putting that there. But I'll be back on the backup page with mommy content. Make sure that you subscribe. Some people might not be because it's showing that they subscribe and they not. So make sure, because YouTube is, crazy like that. But we will put her in mommy content today. And we're gonna be talking about the other disabled. The Lord Jesus. Mentally mother. I want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me get dressed. I'll see you guys at like 4:35 o'clock. I'm gonna do my thumbnail on the way to the store. Bye, y'all.